What's up? Something gone quiet. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Good evening. I gotta figure, where's mine? Your title. Yes, and look, look, when you want something positive, you got to speak it into existence. Cause if you don't speak it into existence, honey, you already know these folks gonna get crazy. They gonna get crazy, honey. So I have to speak it into existence. So that's why I'm like, okay, look, is your weekend productive, or is it getting productive? Is it getting off to a productive, start? My weekend been productive. My weekend, I've been doing really, really good today. I've been I'm cleaning up my room, even though I'm doing it late. My goddaughter came over here this week. Well, she's over here this weekend, and then the kids' friends is over here, so they had a little slumber thing going on. And then you know how they come in and they just mess up all your stuff. They don't care how your stuff be going. So I was like, let me start washing these clothes and stuff and doing all this stuff so I don't have to do it tomorrow. And I went out today was a nice day. Chicago, we got up to like, I think it was like 85 degrees. 85 degrees, y'all. It was really, really nice. So I went out, took care of some business and everything. Went out and had a great lunch with a good friend. She is amazing, and I've been helping her out with her little business and things going on. So, I've been doing productive. I've had me a productive day. And it's great when you can have a productive day and it's nice outside. It is, even though the rain came, that rain, we had that terrible rain, and the rain came, and it was pouring down and it was storming, but still we had a great day. Hey, the best that I got. How you doing, love? How's everything going with you? How's everything going with all of you guys? Thank you for the 2 thumbs up. Look, don't forget to thumbs up when you come into the castle. And if you have not if you have not hit the notification bell, don't forget to hit it. Don't forget to. And then I am working. Hey, Bird. Hey. I am going to. I got all my stuff. Look, remember, I got to do y'all projects and stuff. So I went to the store and I got some more stuff. Look at that. I got some more little trinkets and things. I got the glue sticks going on. So, and I forgot that I got. Hey, Auntie Donna, how you doing, love? I forgot that I had got something else, and for my little DIY, here they go. I got the little pink stars and stuff that I'm doing. So this is what I'm gonna be doing, basically, for my productive weekend. I'm good. I'm about to thumbs up real quick. I forgot. Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know some people come in and I just be chatting off at the mouth, running off at the mouth. So they get right into the conversation and everything with me, and then they forget to like thumbs up. So you know what? I always gotta remind somebody. So I definitely, definitely understand. My kids come in here. Do you have them kids? Yes. You said, hi, Spicy K. That's how I forgot. Yeah, I know, right? I understand. Do some of you get? Oh my God, you craft? Yes, I craft. I craft. You didn't know Miss Gina craft, honey. Look, I didn't. I'm working on. I got to show y'all. This is the one that I finished already. I've been showing everybody. It's my trinket jar. my little trinket glass. And so you could take the top off and yeah, and put your little jewelry and stuff in there. So that is what I have been working on right now. But I'm hooked on the DIY channels. I told y'all I got to leave this, or I'm not. I won't say I'm gonna leave this sector of YouTube totally, but I gotta slow down from over here. I gotta go where it's peaceful, joyful, where something that's gonna put a smile on my face and just make me feel good. And it seems like the DIY sector of YouTube, it's just so much more peaceful. It's so much more comfortable and better. Like right now, I hardly even get notifications from anybody anymore because you know how you can push the button saying uninterested? So not interested. So now if I get the regular, YouTube with all the stuff, I just put not interested. And then now all my craft stuff, all the DIYs, I done sub to so many DIYs. Now when I come on YouTube, that's all I see. My channel fills up with DIYs. And I love that. It's just it's just a great feeling. I love to craft. I make Christmas trees, baby shower gift sets, and everything. Oh, wow. That's lovely. You got to share some of that. Hey, Designs by V. Hi, Sassy. Yes, no, I came on here for the DIY. Yes, the DIY. Let me tell you something. The DIY channels ain't no fighting, ain't no arguing. Honey, they just doing their projects. They upload their video and it is all good. You talking basically to yourself. You doing your own little project thing. And it's drama free. Yes.
Farah needs tissue. Farah needs tissue.
Why you playing with your sweater? Give me this. You don't need it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wash it. Cause I'm washing clothes, so I'm gonna wash it. That was my goddaughter. My goddaughter spending the weekend
with me.
If
you see my uniform, then you can wash it too.
I already did. I put it in there, girl. Yep, you had it throwed all over my bedroom on the floor. I said, I'm washing this. So I already got. And tell them to turn the heat down to 70. They got it burning up in here. It's like a sauna. Miss Sheena, I'm in Washington State for my daughter's graduation. Are you Designs? Oh my God, let me say, look. Congratulations. Make sure you tell your daughter that I said congratulations. Look, I understand. I remember when I had two graduating at the same time, and I'm going to have two again because I have twins. So I'm going to have two again that's going to be graduating at the same time and going to proms and all that stuff. So I remember with my older children, when it would go like this. I would have one graduating out of high school, and I would have one graduating out of junior high. Then I would have one going to prom, and then I would have one going to the school dance. So, I just thank God that I got a break right now, and I'm not even prepared for when the twins, this is how it's going to go. When Benjamin graduates out of high school, the twins will be graduating out of junior high. So I'm going to have three at one time. One going to prom and all of this stuff. And then I'm going to have the twins that's going to be going to the school dance and stuff. I've been used to two. I ain't never did. I haven't done three. So that's going to be something. That's going to be something when I have to go through that. Me too. I did a video with the things that I crafted. I even learned how to make boots out of stockings. Get out of here from I saw that. The best that I got, I saw when the lady was doing, she was showing the expensive boots that they had. And she did a replica, and the replica was really, really good. So I'm enjoying doing all my DIY projects, and I also do my chokers. So y'all stay tuned and look out for my Choker Chicks jewelry. Oh yes, honey, I'm doing some big old things the queen got going on over here. Same here. I had a prom and grad, and now George Washington University. Oh my God, Designs, you've been You've been busy. Look, you got one graduating out of from college. You had one, the other one was from high school and stuff. And then on top of that, you just moving. You still moving and getting things together with your girl. You gonna be tired. I'm gonna say a couple of Hail Marys for you and send some extra prayers and blessings your way, cause I know how it is when you ripping and running back and forth, and you got to drive, and you got, ooh, honey, I know. I'm doing with all that. And my daughter, Sydney, Cece, everybody, y'all call her Cece. Sydney's birthday is coming up. This is her birthday weekend. Her birthday is on the 21st. So, honey, she out zipping it and doing it. So I said, let me go, let me celebrate, let me put it out there right now. Thank you, Wicker Chair. Oh my God, thank you so much, baby. I was not expecting that. Hi, Queen Mama Gina. Much love and blessings back to you, love. I really appreciate that blessing. Thank you. Design said, I'm tired now. You tired? I know you is tired, because I've been seeing you dipping it and doing it and all. But let me tell you, you looked gorgeous. You look gorgeous. And the kids, oh my God, I know you're so proud, because they have done a wonderful job. Look, let me tell you something. Anytime we can get an extra one of our, young kings and queens, our prince and princesses, to graduate, to get a diploma, okay? That is a blessing in itself. I all the time, look, it is my job to get you through high school. Once I've gotten you through, I can pat myself on the back and say, thank you, Lord Jesus, I did it. You have gotten a high school diploma, not a GED, not alternative school or nothing. You literally got your high school diploma. And I tell them, college is not for everybody. All of my children did not go to college. Some of them did go to college. But I just tell them, you got to do one or the other. It's a blessing to even get them to finish high school, nowadays. So I know you proud, because I have 9, and it's very hard when you have those many children. If you could get 2 or 3 of them, you lucky, honey. I'm going for the gold. So far, I have 5 that already have. All 5 of my children graduated out of high school with honors. Okay, all of them. I have 2 that's in college right now. Okay, I have 1 that graduated out of college, summa cum laude. That's my oldest daughter. My son went to college for 2 semesters and then he dropped out. But he went on to work and everything like that. So it's a blessing. Dropping by to show support and sitting on my balcony enjoying your live. Thank you, it's a sister. Thank you, love. Hey, A-Rice, babe. Hey, Black Queen. Oh, my goodness. Let me bow down to you, love, because I love that name. I love that, because, honey, we got plenty of Black queens up in here today. We got a bunch of we even got some Black queens that's watching from the back. So thank you for graciousing us, my channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You in. My daughter got a free ride to George Washington University. Oh, man, that's amazing. Designs, that's awesome. What's up, Tupac the Don? How you doing, love? Hey, Lady Opulent, you welcome back, Queen. Hun, I love your name. Look, let me tell you something. Now, I look forward to seeing Love and Peace, because I love her name too. And it just seems so relaxing when you got these good, strong names that comes up in it. I love seeing it. So now I'm going to be looking for Black Queen, mama. Black Queen, you in Love and Peace. I'm going to be looking for y'all. Look, I gotta push my clothes down. Push my clothes down some. So I told y'all I'm doing chores and stuff. Because you know what? I usually do my chores and stuff on Sundays. I usually wash my clothes. But I said, no, I'm going to do them today. And Sunday, I shall rest. The queen shall rest on Sundays. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Today, I'm going to wash this load, get they school clothes, and get all this stuff out the way so I don't have to worry about it. I'm bumping my hand and everything. I stuffed this. Ooh, these clothes smell really good. I stuffed this washer. I was not playing. I said tonight I didn't want to have 3 or 4. You know how you have 3, 4 loads because you be trying to make it light? I said, I don't want to make it light. So I was stuffing them on up in there. Ready? I think this is going to be my last load right here, y'all. It is. Hey, now, I got it. Hey, Bella. How you doing? Hi, Bronze Goddess. I'm washing too, Miss Jeannie. You washing too. You know what? Every time I'm doing when I'm cooking, some of you guys wind up y'all cooking dinner when I'm cooking. When I'm cleaning up doing chores, some of you guys is cleaning up and doing chores with me. So, honey, I feel good. Look, we can all do chores together, okay? How you doing, Bella? Bella, break up. I love me some Bella, y'all. Okay, I'm walking over here because I'm trying to get the powder, the wash powder to put up in there. Okay, let me start it. All right, we good to go. See, that didn't even take long. I remember one time, every time when I come home from work, when I usually come home, because when I'm working and I was doing the property management, I would get off work at 6:30. So I would get home. No, I would get off work at 6 o'clock. I'm sorry. And I would get home between 6:30 and 6:45. And so when I would get home, if the kitchen wasn't, tidied up and wasn't clean, I would be cleaning the kitchen. I have to wipe down the counters. I got to wipe down. I just told my daughter she cooked dinner. She made a good old dinner. We had hamburger helper tonight. Cheeseburger mac. It was really delicious. And, but when the kitchen is, I can't eat in a dirty kitchen. I don't know if some of you like that. Some of you guys like that where if your kitchen is a mess, you can't cook. Like if my kitchen is a mess and dishes is here and cups on, I can't cook in a dirty kitchen. So I have to clean the kitchen first in order, before I start cooking. And I know everybody not like that, but that's how I am. I'm a germaphobe. And so somebody was watching the video and they say, well, what is this? They say, all we gonna do is watch you clean your kitchen. It was so crazy because it was my faithful Queendom family members. And y'all was like, Miss Gina, I'm cleaning too. I think somebody was sweeping, somebody was doing clothes, but that one person was in their feelings because they was watching me clean the kitchen. And really all I was doing was making me a TV dinner. But I was like, y'all, look, I got to clean my kitchen up. I can't even put a TV dinner in the microwave if my kitchen is dirty. And so, but that person was mad and in their feelings. I'm good eating salmon and rice, hungry, laugh out loud. I hope all is well, Eugene. I'm good. You know what? Today was a good day. Today literally was a great day. No drama, no mess. Spending time with the family, my kids and stuff. Good friend, and I was blessed today. Today was a blessed day for me. Tupac said exactly. Bella said, I was raised like that. Clean while you cook. Yes, Bella. My mother didn't play that. My mother's from the South. My mother's old school. She was one of those that, you know how you had them mothers that cooked at 3, 4 o'clock when you came home from school, dinner was already done. You know how when you get out of school and you had practice and stuff. So by the time you got through with practice and all that stuff, you get home, let's say 5, 6 o'clock. By the time you got home, dinner was already done. So your mom would tell you, eat dinner and go on head to bed. My mother had us, we was done with dinner and everything, and the kitchen was clean by 7 o'clock. My mother was closing down the kitchen. My mom was in bed. Do you understand? In bed by 7. No later than 7:30. And she will be waking up with the birds. You hear me? Every day, 4 a.m., my mother would get up like clockwork. Didn't need an alarm clock. She did not need a, and if she got up at 4 a.m., and the kitchen wasn't clean. See, it ain't like how these kids today. You felt the stinging. You know how you felt that stinging when you sleep? That was my mama slapping you across them legs with a extension cord. She would get a extension cord, honey. She would have that switch. She would get that thin, the thinner that switch was and the harder it was, it hurt. You was leaving whelps. And back in them days, I'm 50. Okay, I'm 50. You wasn't talking about calling no DCFS. It wasn't none of this stuff like it is now where people talking about I'm going to call CPS on you and DCF and children and families. It wasn't none of that shit. You got your ass whooped, and what you did was you tried to wear a hoodie. You tried to wear, look, I got jogging pants on now. You wore jogging pants and shit because you didn't want to change in school because you didn't want them friends to see them whelps. And they all knew the bruise. Y'all know that little you. Remember the little you from the stitching cord? Please, your friends them like, yeah, your mama tore that ass up, and you be like, what you talking about? And they see that whelp, they see that you right there over there on your thigh. Oh yeah, honey, my mama did not play that. Oh yes, we got some act right, which is what these kids need now. Tupac say, preach, Miss Gina. Black Queen said, I have 1 2-time college graduates. All right, and 2 in college and 1 graduating high school June 5th. Proud mother. Bless you, Miss Jean. Awesome. Congratulations. Awesome. You know what? Black Queen, I always said I had 9 kids. Ain't no lie, ain't no shame in my game. I've been popping babies out since I was 19. Okay. My oldest, I had him at 19. I've been dropping babies since I was 19. Hey Sandra, how you doing, love? I didn't get my high school diploma. I didn't get to graduate. You got 8. I got you beat by 1. I didn't get my high school diploma. I got my GED. You understand me? And when I got my GED, I was pregnant. I was pregnant with one of my kids when couldn't even walk across the stage. But my teacher, I thank her to this day. She forced me to go to college. After I got my GED and everything, she says, Gina, you too smart for this. She said, you too smart just to stop at a GED. So I literally went to college. I went to college and I wound up getting my associate's degree in applied science. Now, I ain't got a bachelor's degree. I ain't got a master, nothing like that. I ain't gonna sugarcoat like I did. But I'm proud of myself that I did get my GED and that I did go back and get my associate's degree. So when my children was growing up, my children could never throw in my face, well, you didn't finish school, because I'm able to tell them every time when they don't go, I went all the way, baby. I might have not got my high school diploma, but I got my GED and I went along to college. So I tell them, I want you to do better than me. I don't want you to get a general education diploma. I want you to get a high school diploma. You understand me? And that is how I always talk. I told my kids you could do a bunch of other stuff, but there is nothing more worse than a dumb black woman or a dumb black man walking around in these streets with no education. Okay? And so I've always pushed that. And literally, I can pat myself on the back that all 5 of my children that have graduated from high school have all of them graduated with honors. Every single one. Yes, honey. I tell them, walk that stage. I want to see. And you know how they always tell you? They always tell you, shush, don't scream and say, hell with that. I scream every single time. You know why? Because I did it as a single mother. And I scream even louder when my sons walk across the stage because they have more pressure than the girls. The boys have more pressure than the girls when it comes to that. And so I just thank God that my boys that did, honey, I got 3 more to go. Benjamin will be graduating next year. Then next thing you know, it's going to be the twins. And then it's going to be Angel. And then I'm going to be done. But I can pat myself on the back and say, man, Gina, you did it. You did it. And so, that little associate's degree that I got, that little associate's degree that I worked my ass off for, along with that GED, it has carried me a long way. You understand me? It helped me to become a property manager. You know, I got all kind of certificates and different things from me doing property management, for me doing being a maintenance administrator, for me working in the real estate field. It helped me that degree I got in applied science, it helped me to be a nurse. You know, it helped me to take care of seniors and to understand the elderly and Alzheimer's and all of that kind of stuff. I work hard. I work very, 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 very hard. And for me to be a single mother on and off through the years, and I have a total of 9 kids, I can pat myself on the back and say, damn, Gina, you did really, really good. You did. We living nice. We might not be living the best that everybody might shall think. Like I said, ain't no shame in my, honey, my bed. Let me show y'all. This my bed on the floor. You understand me? But guess what? It's on the floor inside a beautiful home. I'm in a beautiful, if I had to make the pallet on the hardwood, you understand me? If I had to do it on my beautiful hardwoods, then that's what I would do. But I can think, I worked hard for this. I worked hard for this. It's nothing that you can do. Can't that nobody stop you. That's why I look at anything that anybody gives me and does for me, I'm so appreciative. It is a blessing. It is a blessing. It's something because I worked my fingers through the bone. Do you understand me? For everything that we have, that my children have had, just so their lives can be a little smoother. You know, hey, babe. Black Queen say, you better say it. Vella say, barefoot and pregnant was the theme back in everybody there who was raised with no problem. It would be 14 to a house nowadays. People act like it's hard to raise 1 to 4 kids when back then it got done. Okay, I have people right now, the young girls, my oldest daughter is 30 years old, huh? No, I'm on live. My oldest daughter does not have any children. She's 30. She does not have any children. And her friends and them be like, I can't do this. And I'm like, sweetheart, how many kids you got? 1. You got 1. You crying because you got 1 baby. And when my daughter tells them how many brothers and sisters she has, they be like, wow. And everybody always say about my kids, Gina, they so well mannered, they so respect. See how my son came in here, he knocked on the door, and then he came in and he asked the question. Like they know you respect at all times. This is how I raised every single last one of them. And they see you. They see what we do. They see how we act. And like Vella say back in the day, shoot, you stayed pregnant every time you turn around, you stayed pregnant, and then and nobody, it wasn't a problem. I have Cash App set up now, Gina. We how it go. Oh, you got it, Vella. Amen. Yes. Thank you, Bronze Goddess. Thank you. Sandra say yes. Hey, Jackie. I love you. I love you, Jackie. I remember you said that. Desires by V. Now, let me tell y'all something. Desires by V gives me hope for finding my king. Because when she told me she had 5 children, and her husband is a lawyer, is an attorney, and she said she met him, with her children, and I was like, God is good. There is a blessing somewhere. God, honey, is amazing. And so I continue to pray. But I know I got to get my stuff in order, because let me tell you something. God is not going to bless me with a king, and I already know that when I'm still legally married and I'm still tied to this other man. So I got to get my shit in order. You understand? I got to make sure get that divorce final. Honey, when I get them divorce papers final, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to be ready to throw a party. Y'all ain't going to even know what happened. Y'all going to be like, Miss Gina, what's going on? I'm be like, I'm free. I'm free. And that's when my king is going to come. It won't be on the floor for long, Gina. I know that's right. Trust that we are so spoiled. Other countries don't even have the opportunities and ways to make it work like us up here. Yup, up and downs do happen, but we just keep pushing. Vella, you is so right. And you know what? That's why I don't even complain, because you know what? At least I got a mattress and I'm down here on the floor. I'm in a beautiful place. I could be on the floor, you know. And so God, he gonna make a way. I already know he's gonna make a way. As long as I keep doing, I did something wonderful today. I helped somebody that really needed my, you know, my experience in real estate, really needed my help, and it made me feel so good. It made me, I think I was more excited about it than she was, because I missed working. And it was literally like, she says, Gina, you excited? I said, girl, yes, I'm excited, because I love doing that. And it just makes me feel good when I can help somebody else and then encourage them, because I know it's going to come back. It's going to come back. And like you said, it won't be long. It will not be, honey, my whole house going to be full of furniture in a minute. It won't be long. Hello, Mondo. Welcome. How are you, my friend? I am blessed. How are you, love? Designs. Oh, Mondo speaking to everybody. Welcome, welcome, Mondo. Make sure you thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if y'all have not hit it. And honey, don't forget to hug and kiss my channel. Do not forget. What's up, Castro Cannon? How you doing? Oh, y'all creeping up in here today. Y'all making me feel so lovely. Making me feel so special. And we just sitting here and we just, you know what? We just talking about life. Is your ex-husband holding you back on purpose as far as the divorce? Yes, Gina. Or that's not the case. Sorry to ask if that's too personal for you. I understand. No, Vella, it's okay. You know what? This is what happened in the beginning, because we've been separated for 7 years. Okay, me and my husband has been separated for 7 years. And in the beginning, hey, classic man, in the beginning, oh, you went to a wedding earlier. Oh, wow. Well, congratulations to them. In the beginning, he was saying, okay, let's do it. You know, we mutually was agreeing we was going to get the divorce. You know how you go downtown and they tell you, look, if y'all mutually agree, and if both of you all are not working, we can get the divorce quick. Because at that time, he was not working, I was not working. So the lady said, if we mutually agree, and if we don't have no assets or nothing to split up, which we didn't have because we was already moved out of our house. The only thing that we had to work out was the visitation with the children, because my 3 younger children is with my husband. So I said I would give them, you know, to him on the weekends. You can see him on weekends. You can come whenever you want, you know, back and forth on the weekends or whatever. Then that next day, we was supposed to go and go downtown, you know, to go do the paperwork to get the divorce. Do you know we pulled up? We pulled up at the court building, Vella, downtown Chicago. He says, I'm driving. I have to go all the way an hour away from where I live to pick him up and then drive another hour downtown. We get all the way in front of the court building. He said, I ain't ready yet. Let's do it. We'll do it another time. What? So then we waited a couple of weeks. Another time came again. He said, I ain't ready yet. I don't want. But you're telling everybody we're divorced. You telling. And so everybody, my family and everybody was saying, it's not that he don't want the divorce. It's just that he's trying to prevent me from moving on, because he knows the type of person that I am. I can't move on and be with somebody else if I'm still legally married to you. I can't. Even though he living with his girlfriend now. Mind you, he living with his girlfriend and everything. And I hold him, like, be happy. I want you guys to be, I want the best for him. You understand what I'm saying? I want the best for him. I still love him because he gave me the most beautiful things in the world. And that's my 3 babies. He gave me, and I will always have love for him. I would never take away from my husband. He was a great father when he was with us, and even with my other children. My children say to this day, he was an amazing father. He was not a good husband. He was not a good husband, but he was a great father. And so that's something that I would never take away from him. But I think that he wants to keep me married to him. So if his other situation does not work out, he can always, you know how they think, well, I could go home. That's my wife. Like I said before, even when I date, because I date, but when I date, I have to be honest with my dates because I don't know where I'm going to see him. I could be out at a restaurant in Chicago or walking downtown somewhere and he'd be like, yeah, that's my wife. You know, and then my day be looking at me like that crazy. So I'm always honest. I'm always upfront that yes, I am still legally married. I am. Oh, y'all will know when the divorce is in, because honey, I'm going back to my maiden name. I told them I'm going. My younger kid. Well, I did. My younger kids asked me. They was like, "Mommy, no, don't do it. Keep it." So I said I would actually wait until they turn 18. So Angel's 12. The twins is 13. They got 5 more years. Angel got 6 more years. So I would hold on to my married name for 6 more years. When she turns 18, then I'll go back to my maiden name. Because by then I've been and had my divorce. But yeah. Wow, shaking my head, that's just right. But don't worry, because God is making the perfect man for you. And you and him will be together forever. Thank you, Vella. Thank you. I said that. And you know what? I told you, Designs by V gave me hope. When Designs, and she met her husband online. When she told us and she said this, so I was like, wow. You know, there is, because I do know there are still good men out here. There's still good men out here, and there's still men that want to get married and stuff. And there's still men that don't mind a woman that has children. You know, and not to toot my own horn, to knock on wood, but I do have my children are so great. My children are so awesome and amazing and so blessed. So, yeah, you know, I'm blessed in that way. Damn, 7 years, that is a long time to wait. You have to live your life and be free and get yours too. How selfish. Yeah, Bella. Yep, 7 years. We've been saying it's been a long time. Yes, definitely, yes. Don't miss comment. I missed your comment, A. Rice. Let me go back up. Oh, glad you took down the other video with you holding up the no. Yes, I did. Oh, you saw that. Yes, I did. You know why? And nobody told me. This is where you're going to be proud of me, A. Rice. Nobody told me but God. It was on my spirit. You know what? It was on my spirit. And I said, this not me. Let me take this down. This is not me. I was in my feelings, and I always think how you think. A. Rice, I love you so much. You don't know, King, how much I love you, because you keep me on the straight and narrow, and you always say, Gina, okay, act like a lady. Don't let nobody take you out of character. Don't do this. And then I tell you all, y'all don't know, when A. Rice always tell me he's proud of me, I feel like a kid. Because I don't get that. You understand? My children tell me they love me all the time. My younger one sometimes will say, oh, mommy, you such a good mommy. But it's the best feeling in the world, even when you're adult, when somebody can say to you, I'm proud of you. And A. Rice always says to me, when I get out of character, he let me know I'm out of character. But when I do something right or I make up for it, he always tells me, Gina, I'm proud of you. I'm proud. So thank you. You don't know, that made me feel so good. Yep, I took it down, and nobody had to tell me. I did it on my own. Yep. Speak Spanish. Mundo, you asking me? I know very little Spanish. Now, my daughter speaks fluent Spanish. If my daughter was here, I would tell her she will speak Spanish to you fluently. Me, I know bits, and I know, small words and stuff. I knew it when I was younger. But my daughter speaks, my oldest daughter speaks Spanish fluently. I meant, that's not right. He's so wrong for holding you back. Yeah. And that's the reason why he's doing it, just to hold me back. Hey, clap back. How you doing, love? How you doing? And, but that's okay. I went down there and I spoke to the court people. I told you guys, my children's godparents, my kid's godfather is an attorney. And their godmother She's a broker. She's a real estate broker. So anytime I have any legal questions or whatever, honey, I pick up that phone and I call and I be like, can I ask y'all a question, a legal question? And they like, yeah, whatever. So basically, they told me what to do and stuff in order to get my divorce and everything. So the first step that I have to do is I have to put it in the paper. I got to put it in an Illinois paper, and it has to be in that paper for 90 days, I think they said. 90 days. Once it's in that paper for 90 days and he does not respond to it, I will automatically, the judge will give me my divorce by default. I would get it by default. But I gotta pay for it in full for it to run the full 90 days. So I haven't been able to do that yet. So that's why it's on hold. But once I get the money and I can be able to do that, honey, I'm going to do that. And then all I have to do is wait for the 90 days. And then when that is up, I get my divorce by default. And I can sit back and wait for my papers to come in the mail. Yeah. So, and then, you know what? And what I'll do is send a copy to his mother's house. Because I don't know where he, I don't know if he with the same girl. I don't know if he with a different broad. You know, I don't know where he at. Every now and then I'll get someone that'll tell me they saw him somewhere. And I'm just like, oh, well, I hope he's doing good. I say, did you see him working? I always ask that question when somebody tell me they saw him. I'm like, well, did you see him working? And they be like, no, Gina, I just saw him, you know, on the west side of Chicago hanging out. I said, well, you know what? Let me know when you see him working. Because then, you know, because he owed me some back child support. So let me know when you see him working, when he's working, so he can help me, support and take care of his kids. So, you know, that's just that. But I can't make him be a father. I can't make him be a husband to me. You can't make no grown person do nothing. They have to want to do it on their own. Regardless of what my babies and stuff are with me, I have to do the best that I can with what I have. And so that's what I do. I try to make a way. Everything that I got, you see, I got to wash, I got to cook, I got to clean. Angel do. I ain't going to even lie. Angel does 90% of the cooking. 90% of the cooking Angel does do. Lately, I've been cooking dinner though. I've been taking up some slacks. I figure since I'm here and I'm not at work, it's different when I'm working. Then I'm working long hours. Then Angel will cook for me. But since I've been home, I've been cooking. Clapback says, who cares? Laugh out loud. Let them broads deal with his silly ass. Any broad messing with him in for a wake up call. You know what, Clapback? You not like you, my kid's godmother. She said the same thing to me. She says, Gina, he's doing you a favor. Let them have that problem. You already went through the problems and the issues with him. She said, don't be fussing and fighting and arguing with them women. Let them. She said, because they gonna see. They gonna see. And I was like, you know what? You is so right. You is so right. So literally, when I say we have not heard from him, we've been separated for 7 years. The first 2 years, we were seeing, he in spurts. He would pop up sometime. He would call my phone number has been the same for 35 years. 35 years I've had the same phone number. It has never changed. It's never going to change. And for those 2 years he did. Then after that, it just started slowly just dripping off, and completely to nothing. So now he doesn't call. He doesn't come. Even when my daughter called them to see if maybe she can meet up with him so that she can bring the kids so that they could see him and stuff like that. His mom, and they said that they would call and they would set something up, and it never happened. And I kept telling my daughter, I said, it's not going to happen. They're not going to do it. And my daughter was like, well, Mom, I'm not doing it for them. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for my little brothers and sisters. I said, well, okay, I don't got a problem with it. And I gave her the phone number and everything, and I let her personally talk to them. Mind you, my daughter is 30. She's grown. So she know what's wrong and what's right. And they told all these lies and everything, and then they just never, they never called her up on. Like she let them know, I'm an airline stewardess, so if you guys let me know ahead of time, I can make some arrangements. But it never happened. And like you said, the kids grow up fast. It's been 7 years, so mind you, the youngest is 12, and my oldest, I mean, the twins are 13. So that's been most of their lives. So as they're growing up and he ain't never been there, he has to answer to them later. I don't talk bad. I don't talk bad about him or nothing when the kids, ask or say something. I'm still positive. My Angel would say, Mommy, I wish Daddy could be here today. And I said, baby, I do too. I said, but I don't know where he's at. If I knew where he at, I told her I promised I would call him and let him know you want to see him and be with him. I never say, because I never want my children to ever say, all my mother did was talk bad. All my mama did was say he wasn't shit. I never want them to have that on their mind or their heart. So I never talk bad about them. I just say, you know what, I do too. I wish he would come around too. And I do. For their sake, I do. Like I said, I still won't take from him that when he was around and when he was in their lives, he was a good father. At somewhere along the line, I don't know what happened in his brain that would make him want to stay away from his children, besides when his parents and them and sisters and family members and them told him to stay away from me. I can understand them telling him to stay away from me. But if we got minor children, you got to suck it up, baby, and deal with it. And you supposed to keep your mama and your sisters and them out of your marriage. Because when you met, we wasn't shacking up. We not boyfriend and girl. I said to him, and this was 7 years ago, I said, don't you know, if I wanted to come up to that broad's house every single day, I could make y'all life miserable. I could come literally with the cops every day and tell them, I want to see my husband. Can you go get my husband? I need to talk to him about our minor children. I said, and don't you know the cops will come to that house every day and get your butt? But, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. And so I just knew that I had to focus on me. I had to focus on my kids. And that's what I did. That's what I did. I have 20-year-old twin boys. Wow, clap back, Kiki. I spoke with their dad for the first time in 4 years. Wow, he was hella shocked to learn my boys in college. Wow, and working. So you can relate. You know what I'm talking about. Yep, they have to be ready. He thought MB, me, and the kids would be down and out on drugs. Who knows? But yep, you right. You right. Hey, BQTV. How you doing, love? Welcome. Yeah. And so even, with all of my exes, my exes that I've had children with, I've never ever spoken bad about, any of their dads. I was just like, they'll see for themselves. As they grow up, they'll see for themselves. But the one thing they're gonna know always is my mom was there. They're gonna know that, mommy was at graduation, mommy was there. Okay. When I went to work, my daughter is gonna know, my oldest daughter, even to this day, I was the one that drove 3.5 hours to St. Louis every weekend when she was in training to be an airline stewardess. You know why? Because she was lonely. She was the only one. She had no family. She had no one out there. And every weekend, me and Angel would jump in my car and we would drive out to St. Louis every weekend because that's where they had did her training from. Things like that, your children, they don't forget. They don't forget that. They're going to always remember, man, my mama was always there. I don't know where daddy was. I don't know what's his excuse, but they're going to know that mom was always there. Yep. I'm fine. I just feel like you talking directly to me. Oh, thank you, BQ. Look, sometimes, Clydeback, you said, but I fooled his ass. Look, we both did. We fool them. Everything. They don't even know. You know what? Sometimes when I'm talking about certain situations, BQ, I just say what's on my heart. I say what's on my heart. Whatever God uses me as a tool. I told you I'm a walking testimony. And when I'm talking about certain situations, I only know how to use me and my family as an example. So I always say, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Let me let you guys know. Because if I keep it real and genuine, like you said, you feel like I'm talking to you. I'm telling your story. So if you know how I overcame my situation, then it might help you with yours. You may say, well, shoot, Miss Gina didn't do that. I don't think I'm gonna go that route neither and do that. And I'm not gonna lie to you. When hey T Love, I went through the hurt, the anger, the pain, honey. I went through where I was calling, blowing up phones. I went through where I was cursing his ass out on Facebook, and people would say, "What, Gina? Why are you bringing it on?" I said, "Well, he started it on Facebook. I'ma end it on Facebook." But you know what? I had to find Jesus. I had to pray, and thank God, I had a good friend that talked to me and said, "Gina, that's not your problem no more. You got rid of stop making yourself miserable." That's her problem now. That's her problem. Let her handle that. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And so once I started keeping myself busy, because when I say I was hurt, oh my, and you know how when you want them back, I'm gonna be real with you. Can I be brutally honest with you? I'm gonna be real with you. You know how when you're going through so much, honey, I was begging my husband to come back home. Do you hear me? I'm not gonna lie. I was begging him to come back home. And it was like the more I was begging him to come back home, the more he treated me like crap. What do you want? Like I would call him, what do you want? I just spoke to you 5 minutes. Like that's how he would talk to me. And I'm like, dang, I never treated you like that. I never did. Like, dang, why are you talking to me like we still married? Well, we won't be for long. Well, evidently you won't get me a divorce. Like we can't talk about this. I'm busy. I don't feel like he talked down to me so bad. And my friend, I could tell you she was a friend. My kids, my other children's godmother, she was a friend. She said to me, she says, Gina, I would never tell you to leave your husband. She said, I would never tell you not to talk, not to try to get back with your husband. She said, if you love your husband, she said, if you love him and you think you can make your marriage work and that's what you want to do, she said, then you do it. You fight. She said, you fight like you never fought before. She said, but if you're doing it just for the kids, if you doing it because you don't want that other woman to have it, she said, don't do it. She said, don't go through what I went. And I remember what she went through, and she went through a similar situation in her marriage. And her husband since passed away, God bless his soul. But that was the best advice that she could have given me. And I knew I didn't love him anymore, and he didn't love me. I just wanted him because he didn't want me. You understand? You know how sometimes you don't want them, but you don't want them to have them. They don't want you, but they don't, you know what? But they don't want nobody. That's how he is. He don't want me, but he don't want nobody else to have me. So that's why he won't give me the divorce. And that's where I was. I didn't want him, but I just didn't want her to have him and didn't want nobody else. So I'm begging him to come back home, and if just so I could throw in her face and say, ha ha ha, I got him back. But he was treating me like crap because he didn't want me neither, you know. And I had to get over that. I had to get over all of that. One of the twins in college with a 4.0 GPA. All right now, Kiki. All right now. A. Rice said, good night, getting ready for church tomorrow. Have a blessed night. I love you, A. Rice. Say a blessing for me and the kids. T Love, hey family. Clapback said, going for his associates. See, when he got me pregnant, I wasn't aware of the other female. She moved him to ATL to stay out of the twins' life. That's the kind of stuff they do, Clapback. That is exactly the kind of stuff they do. BQ say, I really appreciate Miss Gina. I'm subscribed but never comment. But tonight you brought me out the bushes. Well, I'm glad I brought you out the bushes, love. And if what I'm saying can help you, man, then God used me the right way. God used me the right way. Miss Sislo, hey Miss Sislo, say, oh my God, girl, you are repeating my life to me, girl. I am. Oh, wait. I'm talking some real stuff tonight. Clapback Kiki said, I didn't even want the nigga. Just take care of your responsibility, Negro. I had a good paying job at 21 years old. My first beautiful co-op I ended up selling. We went through. I know that's right. Make perfect sense. Classic man. What's up, King? My king on here. What's up, baby? BQ said, I'm tired of fighting. I'm not married. I just love a man that don't deserve me. You ain't by yourself. Don't think you by yourself. Gina, you should do a live panel. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Somebody said that before. We was talking some real stuff. We was getting down to, and they said that before. I think we was talking about abuse at that time. We was talking about abuse. And they said, and there was a lot of women. Matter of fact, we had more than we got now. It was a lot of women that was in that group, and you would be amazed how many came out the bushes and talked about how they were abused and everything. Because it ain't no secret. I shared that I've been mentally, physically, sexually, and emotionally abused. Like, I've been through a lot. Like, look, I'm a walking poster board, okay, for testimonies and everything. But you know, I went through a lot. I loved that man. I loved him with all my heart, and I thought that we was going to be able to work things out. And then I'm not going to lie to you either. I was a little bit insecure because my husband was my husband is 11 years younger than me. So he's 11 years younger than me, and he would just do all kind of childish shit. And I would be like, man, you a man, you my husband, man, if I'm gonna make sure that the people in my age range or group give you the respect that you deserve as my husband, I feel that you should step up and give me that same respect as your wife. And it's not always an age thing, because old motherfuckers do stupid shit too. And old women do stupid, dumb shit too. But I feel that if you're in a relationship and just one person is making sure that the relationship is getting respected, and the other person is not stepping up to do what they need to do, and it ain't never gonna work. It's never gonna work. Like when my mother and my family member would come over to the house and they would be disrespectful to him, I checked them in the door. Like, wait a minute, hold up, this is our house. This is my husband's house. You ain't gonna come in here and act like you own and shit and this and that. When his mom and his people would come through, honey, his mother would come in and walk in our bedroom. We would come home and she'd be sitting on the bed and I didn't play that. My mother and my grandmother said, I don't care who it is, no woman ain't never supposed to enter your bedroom. Never. Do you understand me? If you are in a relationship, you don't have to be married. If you are, and I'm speaking to some girls tonight, because y'all women do that bullshit. You young girls do that bullshit. Your man come home and your girlfriend draped across your bed. Your girlfriend ain't never supposed to be in your bedroom. I was taught that from my nana. Do you understand me? And my nana, Puerto Rican lady, 100% born and bred in Puerto Rico, okay? My father, 100% Puerto Rican, strong man. Do you understand me? And I was always taught, your girlfriends is not supposed to be in your bedroom. It's different if you're single. It's different if you're single. But if you're in a relationship, I don't give a damn if your man is at work or whatever. You don't know when he gonna pop up. Your man should never walk through his own bedroom door and see your girl draped across your bed. That ain't never ever supposed. I remember when my kid's godmother, when she was married and everything, and we would be talking, you know where I would be standing? She'd fold up her clothes, or if I have to put clothes in the room, I would be standing at the doorway. She would be like, Gina, come in. I'm like, nope, I said, girl, I don't know when your husband, I almost said his name, but God rest his soul, he passed away, but I still don't want to do that. But I would say, I don't want him to come up in here and catch me, girl, in your room. And when he would come, or I would hear him come up the stairs, or he would come or something, I would walk out the door. I said, okay, I'm gonna go downstairs now. I would go. It's a respect thing. It's a respect thing that just ain't never supposed to happen. And so my husband would never stand up and say, you know what, Mom, can you just, if you waiting for us, can you just wait in the living room, or the kitchen or something like that? Why she walking in and I'll keep my door closed. Even that now that I'm single, I always, when I go to work, I always keep my bedroom door closed. And so I know it's closed when we left to go to the store, when we do whatever. So why, when we come home, why is your mother in our room? You understand? I'm sitting on the bed. And so he would never stand up, but he would always want me to stand up. Let me say this, ladies, you can survive it. You don't ever have to be ashamed. We all been through it, believe. That's right, clap back, Kiki. We all been through it. That over here, you can open up over here. If we gonna be with you. You understand me? We gonna uplift you. We ain't gonna go against you because we all been through it. Some females stay stuck on stupid, unfortunately. Yep, sure do. Sure do. You don't ever put no man before your children. He has no damn right hitting, molesting, beating your baby. You right about that. And you know what? And a lot of these women know that these men do it, and they don't care. Do you know I don't even want to call the broad my friend. She was an associate. She was somebody that I knew for a long time that I went to school with. And she literally said to me out her mouth, my mother always said a woman's supposed to keep a man, and it's better to have a piece of a man than no man at all. I had to say to her, but ain't your mama with a crackhead? Ain't your mama with a meth addict? Yeah. They got her on it. I said, miss me with that BS. Miss me. I don't want a piece of a raggedy ass man. Give me a whole good king. Give me a whole good king. Otherwise, I'd rather be single like I am now. I will stay single until my time comes. But I'm not taking no piece of a man. That's crazy. Hey, Tropical Punch, babe. Hi, love. I appreciate it very much. You're welcome, BQ. Protect your children, especially if he's some bomb-ass, dirty fingernails, not a provider. You right about that. Some females would do anything for a man. You right, T. You right. They sure will. They'll do anything for a man. They don't care. I told you. One of my rules, which has always been my rule, even now when I'm dating, I never mention my children. If they ask, I'm honest. If they say, do you have any children? I say, yeah, I have children. Hey, Linda. If they say, oh, how many children do you have? I say 9, 5 boys, 4 girls, 5 is grown and out the house, 4 still at home. Oh, wow. I hope I get to meet them someday. I say, well, I don't know about that. When they get to asking me their names and ages, I cut them off right then and there. I said, look, I don't want to be disrespectful or anything, and please don't take this the wrong way. And believe me, I had guys that have taken it the wrong way and got attitudes and everything. But I say, please don't take this the wrong way. We're just dating right now, and my children will never know about you. You won't never know about them. So I don't, feel comfortable with telling you their names and ages, because if this is just going to be a one-night stand, a 1-week stand, a 2-month stand, I don't want you to be in their lives and they get attached to you for 1 week, 1 day, 2 months, whatever it is, a year. And then I wind up with somebody else, and then that's another person, and all they seeing is different people come and go. So how about we get to know each other first? And then if we're dating, like I would say, if we've been dating longer than 6 months, then I'll probably introduce him to my older children and see what they say. And then if we've been dating close to a year, then if the older children say, well, introduce him to the younger children, or maybe 8 months, then I'll introduce him to my younger children. But honey, bringing you to my house and all that stuff, let me tell you something. I broke up with a guy. And this was before I got married. This was before I had married my husband. I was dating this guy, African guy, y'all. African guy. He had money, owned his own car lot. And I was dating him, and he would always, come and he would pick me up. I was going to college then. He would pick me up from the school, and then he would drop me off at the kids' daycare because I would get my kids and stuff, and I would tell him, "Oh, we'll be good. I'll see you later on." And I had always told him, "Don't ever come to my house." I would have him drop me off at the corner. And sometimes he said, "Well, I'll just drop you off in front of your building." And I'm like, "Well, okay." But I said, "Don't ever come to my house." So we had been dating by this time, maybe 6 months, So like I said, 6 months, 7 months, I wind up introducing him to my older my older daughter. Her birthday was coming up. Her birthday is 9/11. So he was trying to be nice. He was trying to do something nice. So he asked her, what did she want for her birthday? They want the Jordans. So she wanted these new Jordan gym shoes. He said, "Okay, I'm going to get the Jordan gym shoes." He comes back the house. Girl, I'm walking up to the house. Disney is at the front door, bringing the door. I went off. Do you hear me? I went off. He was like, "Oh, Gina, I was just bringing her the shoe." I said, "I don't give a damn if you was bringing her the whole bank." I said for you to never, ever come to my house. Never ring my doorbell. You could have waited until I got home, and then I would have called my daughter down or whatever it is. I don't want my younger children seeing you. I don't want my younger asking my daughter, "Who that man? Where he at?" and this and that. I told him that was totally disrespectful. I said, "I don't do that." I said, "This is the reason why I don't like nobody knowing where I stay." I literally broke up with him. I didn't give a damn if he did buy my daughter a pair of $200 gym shoes. I didn't give a damn. I was just like, "That you do not." Yes, you do. We don't do that. We don't do. You said, "Queen, you sound like Little Smokey for Friday." Yeah, I said, "Don't you ever pop up at my house." And so, like now, if I go on dates and stuff like that, and they'll say, "I'll pick you up." No, I don't even let them Uber me. You know why I don't let them Uber me? Because I don't want them knowing my goddamn address. No, I'll meet you there. I'll tell them, "Give me the address." And I meet them like at a Bar Louie, one of them little TGI Fridays or something like that. Yeah. And you say, "I heard you tell that one." Yes. I just, you can't. When you're a single mother, it's hard. And it's even harder when you're raising kings. And you don't want your son. I would never, ever want anything to darken in my son's head where they think they mama a hoe. Where they think they mama, every time they turn around, it's a different man going back and they be like, "Mama, damn, what's up? You was with dude this week. You dating this other dude." No. What you gonna do if you're gonna do your shit, do your dirt, whatever, you do it out in the street. You don't bring it home. You don't. So I've never did, and my daughters and them don't have any children, but I taught them the same way. If my younger kids is at my daughters, "Oh, my daughters and them ain't bringing nobody home," they'll send them in. "No, my little brothers and sisters over there. My mama don't play that. My mama don't play that." My daughter will literally, in my 25, CC turns up. But when the kids want to go over to her house or whatever, she will literally say, "Mom, not this weekend." And I'm like, "Why not this weekend?" And she said, "Because I got company. I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z." Okay, all right. And then they won't come over there because it is all about respect. And even though she's just their sister, she's way older than them, she's showing them what I taught her. So if she gonna do her stuff, she can do whatever the fuck she wants to do in her own apartment. She pays her own bills. But when her younger brothers and sisters over there, she do what I taught her. She'll say, "Mom, not this weekend." Or if she say, "Okay, they can come over here, but Mom, I'm gonna be in and out. I ain't gonna be here." And she won't bring anybody, to her apartment. And that's just how I am. I go out and I date and I have fun and enjoy myself, but I'm gonna meet you there. I'll meet you there. Cause don't ever come to my house. Don't. That's the quickest way for you to get cut. The quickest way. And he was. I guess he never thought, because I did like him a lot. He was a really, really good guy. Like I said, he owned his own dealership. He had his own money. He was doing really, really well and everything. And he cared for me a lot, but I guess he never thought that, wow, she would literally break up with me over there. Oh, yes, honey, I cut him loose. Do you understand me? I cut him. I cut him loose so fast. He was calling me every single day. I think he called me for about 2 months straight before he finally got the picture that I was done. Before he finally got the picture that I was done. And I was just like, nah, we're not gonna do that one. We're not gonna do that one. Don't just pop up over here. When I say don't pop up at my house, don't you call first. You tell me you outside. You tell me you at the corner or down the block. We gotta stop. These people don't these young ones don't have respect for themselves, let alone their children, girls, etc., or any female with kids, little boys too. You right, clap back, Kiki. That's right. I never had different men around my kids, even when Dad and I got along. Only he could see his boys. That exactly. And now I thank God for my 32-year-old son, my son, because my son is their father figure. You understand? So, because my son, he's the one, he takes the boys to go get their hair cut. He talks to the boys. He tells them, if y'all ever need to talk to me about anything, if y'all need anything, you all can call me. So things that they may not want to talk to their mom about, they have an older brother that they can go to and talk about that stuff. They can go and talk. Like now, honey, when I clean up last week or so, I went and put some condoms in Benjamin's room. He came home from school, them condoms was sitting right there on the desk. You hear me? Of course he ain't say nothing to me, but I'm pretty sure he went and talked to his brother. He went to talk to him. Look, I don't know what you're doing out there in them streets. I just want you to use some protection. And I wanted him to know that I know I've been young too. And that's the problem. We think our girls ain't gonna get pregnant. We think I had friends that criticized me because I got my daughter's birth control when they was 15 years old. They said, don't you think you're saying that allowing them to do it? I said, they gonna do it anyway. What planet are you on? They gonna do it anyway. At least I'm gonna know mines ain't gonna be knocked up. And guess what happened? You know what happened, huh? My daughters ain't got no children. Their kids got 2 and 3. My other daughter, 25 years old. She don't have any children. My other daughter's 20. She don't have any children. None of my girls don't have any children. You know why? Not because they couldn't, it's because I got them protected. And I'm waiting for Angel. Angel, 12 years old. You don't think when Angel turned 15, we ain't going to the Planned Parenthood? You don't think we going to see the gynecologist? Oh, yes, I'm getting her fixed too, just like I got the other ones, because we fertile. Woof, you blow on me, I was pregnant. You understand me? I popped out 9 babies, okay? I've been pregnant since I was 19. We got to learn to break the cycle. If you don't want your child, if you know you was pregnant at 16, 17, 18 years old, yeah, now you got to do it at 13 because you got these 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds having babies. I knew I just didn't want my children having a lot of babies like how I did. And I knew I had to do something. And so that's what I did. That's just what I did. And I pay close attention. And like right now, Angel's in the house most of the time. She don't have if she had company, her company is here. Angel still play with dolls, okay? Angel still play with Barbie dolls. Angel still play with slime. All this. She has a 12-year-old mind, and she has the 12-year-old mentality. So she still play with dolls and stuff like 12-year-old. She's not like these other 12 and 13-year-olds. They want to get on here and play and make up. They think they grown. They want to date 16, 17-year-old boys and all that stuff. That's not my baby. And every time we go to the Walmart and stuff, she goes down the toy aisle. Ma, can I get another Barbie? When we go into the Goodwill, the thrift store, she getting all the dolls and baby. Mom, can we? You know what I told her? I will buy you all the dolls you want. I don't give a damn if you're 13, 14, 15. You still want to play with dolls? I got you. Because I'd rather for her to play with a fake doll than have a real baby. You understand me? I'd rather for her to stay at that. Back when we was 12 and 13, we was still playing with dolls. I remember back then when the $6 million Man came out. I had the $6 million Man and the Bionic Woman doll, honey. We had the figures and we all this kind of stuff. These girls right now, please, you tell a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, you gonna buy them some goddamn Barbies for Christmas, they gonna look at you like you crazy. Bitches, you out your man. I don't play with dolls. My granddaughter is 13. She tell you, I don't do dolls. I don't play with dolls. You know, I don't do. And I tell my son and her mother all the time, y'all better get her. Y'all better get her. Because she acting too grown. And her mom was saying the other day, Mom, I need to bring her out there. I said, bring her ass out here because she ain't gonna have a choice but to play with some dolls because Angel acts her age. And she needs to be, she ain't but a year older. Yeah, y'all. The auntie is younger than the niece. So Angel is younger than her niece. And but I told her she's supposed to be hanging with 12 and 13-year-olds. She not supposed to be hanging with 15, 16, 17. Them little girls are too damn old for her. But see, that's who she wants to hang with because that's what she want to act like. And then she's lying to her mom about where she gonna be and what she's gonna do and this and that. I said, because she thinks she grown. She thinks she growing. No, bring her ass out here because she gonna act like a goddamn 12-year-old. You gonna get in there and play with them goddamn Barbie dolls. You better watch some Zumba or something. You better get up on here and watch one of them goddamn what's that little girl, JoJo Siwa or something. You better get on here. You act your age. She know over here. You better act your age. You're not gonna be sitting here and acting like you go. And then the next thing you know, you wondering, why she sleeping so much? Why is this and that? Because that's not going to be her baby. Mind you, because they got to finish school. That's going to be your baby. That's going to be your baby. So we have to break the cycle. Tropical Punch saying, you look good, sis. I don't care how many kids you have. You look good. Thank you, Tropical Punch. I love you so much. True talk. A real man can respect a female that puts her baby first. Yep. Watch Angry Man if you get a chance. He be telling the raw truth about some of these broads. Is Angry Man's on YouTube, Kiki? Because I'm going to have to watch that after this. Where's my... Let me write that down. Where my pen at? Because, honey, I love real talk. Look, he might get us into another conversation. It's the truth. Some may find it... Yep. It's definitely the truth. I tell my daughter-in-law all the time, I say, you better get them. You better get them. You say A-N-G-R-Y, Angry Man. Is okay. Hey, Deborah. How you doing? I get you. He on YouTube? Kiki, I'm finna put YouTube on here. Or is he on Netflix? Because I'm a show watching. I love real talk. I love real talk and real conversation. Yes, he like my brother. Yes, he is on YouTube. Okay, because I'm going to definitely watch him. I love real talk because I think we need more education and we need more conversations about our children. We talked before on my other channel on Extraordinary Goodies about how you got grown women that don't even know how to use tampons. You got grown women that don't even know how to use, Kotex and different stuff. So how they gonna teach their daughter? They can't teach their daughter or their sons about condoms and stuff like that because they ain't got their own shit together. And one night we talked about, I think that video is still up, but it's not on this channel. It's on my other channel because Extraordinary Goodies is XXX, honey. We talk straight raw stuff. You gonna go, ain't no PG-13 or PG, not even R-rated over there. And so we got that, but we was talking real talk. And we had one lady that was there literally. She said, y'all educating me. She said, thank you so much. She said, because I didn't learn none of this. Literally, we was educating other women and probably some in the background that we didn't even know we was educating. YouTube, he talks about good stuff. Very smart guy. Yeah, he's good. T-Love said, I'm going to definitely listen to him. I'm going to be looking him up. Y'all know, look, I'm telling you, when I get off now and when I stroll through the YouTube streets, I'm strolling to DIY. I don't look at nobody else's content, especially if it's messy. I stroll through the YouTube DIY channels. So y'all say I need a good, real talker. You're gonna listen to him. I love you, Miss Gina. I will talk to you later. Be blessed, room. Okay, Sis Lo, I love you too. Thank you for coming in. Look, I've been talking to y'all. I told y'all I be talking so much. I don't even be realizing it's an hour and 20 minutes. They are called the Black Order. Kendra D is also good. She's part of the Black Order. Now, I've heard of Kendra D before. I listened to Kendra D. Oh, I didn't know they called the Black Order. Oh, wow. Miss Gina, have you been seeing my comments? Yeah, Sassy, I see you now. I didn't you see anything recently that you post? Let me go back up. Let me go back up and see if I see anything. Because I've been reading, basically I've been going back and I've been reading everybody's comments. No, Sassy, I don't see you. I don't see, this the first time you comment. Well, since you came in the room, well, look, I'm going way back up. Way up. Either your comments is coming in or going out. I know sometimes when you post certain stuff or you keep on posting it, sometimes YouTube blank it out. Because they have done that to my comments before. They'll blank it. Nope, I don't see. That ain't Sassy. I'm going all the way up to the top. I don't see nothing. Let's see. I see Bella, Black Queen. Okay, I saw when you said, Miss Gina, we need to talk. I saw that. Okay, I saw that. You got my, let me go back up. You have my email, Sassy, email me. I saw that when you said we need to talk. So yeah, email me. My email is mamadivaentertainment@gmail.com. The live was good tonight, Miss Gina. Some good old healing. Yes, thank you. Shirlene, all of them are connected, but they talk that real shit. Excuse my French. And look, that's what we love over here. Just like we talk over here, that real good shit. That real good stuff over here. Yes. I've been watching Lucifer on Netflix. It's pretty good. Not what I expect. Yeah, I used to watch that. You know why? Because my daughter, Cece, used to watch Lucifer all the time, and she had me watching that on Netflix. I was hooked. I was hooked on that. That's a good show. It is. That's a really good show. I like that show. Yeah. But dang, we've been on here almost an hour and a half. Let me get off and go and get my clothes out the dryer so y'all won't have to see me folding up all my laundry. But you know what? I don't have to work or do anything tomorrow. But so who knows? Maybe I'll come and go on later. I know some of you guys is going to church. If you're going to church tomorrow, pray for the queen. Because the queen, I can definitely use a prayer. Me and my kids. I love you guys. If nobody's told you they love you, I love you. I love you to life. Thank you guys for the blessings, the donations. Thank you guys for just tuning in and praying for me. And remember, it's never goodbye. Oh, let me tell you, the people in the back, I ain't forgot about you. I love you guys too. In the background, in the bushes, as they say. I love you guys too. It's never goodbye. It's what? Ta-ta for now. Mwah. I might see you guys later on tonight. You never know. Chit chat before bed.